right, Sophie King Cool here with Jesse from the Nixons. How you doing, man?
Doing awesome. Doing great.
So let's jump right into this. I see you guys got a concert on Friday.
Yeah, we do. It's in Texas, North Dallas, Lava Cantina. It's going to be a live stream. We're real excited about it. They're allowing a very limited amount of people to attend also, and they're doing a drive-in. They've got a big screen in the outside the venue, and it's a nice place, an outdoor stage, and we're looking forward to it.
So the show's outdoors, as there's going to be seating for people to actually be there, is it all drive-in?
It's majority drive-in. There's just a few limited tables that they have sectioned off, and limited amount of people. I think it's like 6 people per table or whatever, and but they are going to allow. It's all the venue and everyone involved have been very conscious of the guidelines and adhering to that, and so a special few people will get to see it live. But for us, it's really all about this live stream and just kind of reaching the people out there and celebrating, our release of our EP.
Now, from what I'm looking at here, you guys are having a tipping option for $20 that gets you a bunch of gift cards. Is that right?
Yes. With a donation, with the live stream, that's what you're referring to?
Yes.
You will receive a coupon code. You go and put your code into the online store, and it gives you a credit towards a merchandise purchase. And a percentage of the proceeds are going to charity. So we are very grateful and thankful for any donations that are going to go towards the cause and everything.
Now, are you guys from Texas, or how did the show come all about?
We are 4 guys from Oklahoma initially. Our first management was out of Texas, and we definitely consider this entire region, Texas included, with Oklahoma and everything, because that's where we basically got in a van and toured for years. Even prior to joining with Universal and MCA. So it's our home. But we're 4 guys from Oklahoma. It's actually from a small town, Ada, which coincidentally is a mecca of talent and whatnot. But just 4 regular guys that formed a band in a garage and started writing songs. And it's kind of a storybook.
Now, what's going through your mind for having one of the first shows after this pandemic?
All kinds of stuff, man. That's a good question. Obviously everyone in our industry, is hurting and concerning a little bit. So, our hearts go out to all the crew guys and the production people and the musicians and bands and artists, that are kind of waiting for this whole thing to play out. But we're excited for the opportunity. It was a really unique opportunity that came before us. The sponsor, the venue, and the production company is one of the best in the world. So when we saw the opportunity to work with, such a great production company, a great venue, and everything, we just thought it was too good to turn down. So
are you feeling?
We're just real excited about it, especially with the EP coming out.
Now, are you feeling any pressure? I mean, there's going to be so many musicians watching you as you're laying the blueprint for what concerts are going to be like. I mean, you're literally writing history with this show.
It's something that we wanted to get. I think the timing of it is pretty cool. To us, it's cool. As far as directly, feeling pressure, I don't know. I mean, when you play thousands and thousands of shows, you're used to musicians being out there anyway, so I don't think that plays much of a part in it. It's really all about the fans, sharing this new music with them and just the experience. And, all the shows we've done up to this time have been really wonderful and just very enjoyable for us, so we're just looking forward to continuing that vibe and And that's why but to get also to the second part of your question, we've been really conscious of doing this right. Not just with, what's going on as far as social distancing and all that, the guidelines, but also with production and the people involved. And, if we were going to do this, we wanted it to be done at the highest level. So we're pretty proud of that.
Now, you guys have an album, Sonic Boom, coming out the same day. It's almost been 20 years since you guys released new music. I mean, I'm assuming you were planning on doing an actual tour instead of doing little what you can right now.
Yeah, we had, and Zach mentioned this on social media, I think, and interacting with someone, we had a nationwide tour that we were looking at. We did an East Coast run with some buddies that are now even actually, closer friends, Sponge, and that was awesome. It was quite a few dates within a short period, which was challenging, but we had a blast. And then, we've had some other opportunities come up, and we had something planned, during this period. So, like a lot of bands, but it's all up in the air now, so we'll see what happens.
Now, what got you guys back into writing this new album? I mean, it's been such a long time, and you guys were all doing your own thing.
It was just an organic thing, man. After we did our very first reunion, which really this whole thing started with one show. We played this show. It was so much fun. We just were like, wow. And next thing we knew, literally within a few days, Zach came to us with an idea for a song called Song of the Year. And that just kind of fell into place. The chemistry, Zach tells a story, I think of it, when we first walked in, just for rehearsal, man. I mean, we were like, we started, I think, the song was Head. We hit that chord, and it was just like, wow, it was like, I don't know, not necessarily riding a bicycle, but it was just like, it was like not even hard. I mean, it's like we knew the songs, we went through it. And then, writing the Song of the Year, which was initially right after that. It's been a couple of years ago. And then after Song of the Year, we just got the itch and we kept writing. It's been a challenging process. Zach lives in Nashville and is a songwriter there full time and producer. And John is in Seether, and they're obviously a busy band. Then Ricky's in Utah. John and I are in Oklahoma. So, we worked really hard at it, and we're pretty proud to have new music, man. I mean,
Now, I understand you're going to be releasing your single "Ghosts of an Angel." Is there any like a video that you guys can put out? I understand, it's hard to shoot anything, but I don't know, lyric or illustration or something like that.
Yeah, we're fortunate. We have a team or a guy that we work with. Videos. He's kind of family member, so to speak, part of the group, and there will be a video that will be released simultaneously with the release of this. We just finished it up. That's a medium. Video is a medium that we take real serious, and nowadays it's just part of the process, and I'm pretty excited about the video. It's pretty cool.
Now, as time went on and Zach is out there writing hit songs for other bands, has there been a song that you heard that he did for someone else that you thought would have been better for the Nixons?
That's funny. That's a good question. Not really in that context. I think Zach, part of songwriting, man, honestly, is you write. I mean, and you hope that, some of the songs come out, great or good or whatever. Zach's really good. Great songwriter. He's very talented. Great lyricist. Amazing, and no, I mean, and the Nixons too, we I don't know, we kind of have our thing, our chemistry, and no matter what you kind of plug into these four guys in the Nixons, it comes out. The Nixons, it just is what it is. So I don't know, I think the music that we are going to be releasing, we're real proud of it. It came out as production, sound wise, style wise, everything is what we were shooting for, so to speak, and it exceeded our expectations, and we're excited for the fans' reaction.
Now, when you play this show on Friday, is there like a certain time that you guys are allowed to play?
Well, it's a set deal. I mean, it starts early evening, and there will be, we have sponsors, so it's a schedule, and we have to adhere to the schedule. But it's a long concert. So
How do you guys go about figuring out your set list? I mean, you guys got a lot of hits, and then you got this new album coming out. I mean,
that's always fun. It's funny because Zach generally throws it together, and then we kind of talk about it. But that's funny. I think every band, everybody has their songs they want to play, and then you think about the fans too and what they want to hear. It's the original lineup with Ricky Brooks, and so we kind of lean towards the classic stuff. But we take everything into account, and it's been fun. The set's going to be awesome. We're going to play. This concert's going to have maybe as many songs as we've ever played in a concert, so it's going to be fun.
now, what kind of rehearsals have you guys been doing? I mean, you guys got to have everything set up perfectly for the live stream to go through and the screens for outside and everything like that.
Yeah. That's funny. I'm sitting here thinking, rehearsal, really? Like, what is that? We have rehearsed and we work hard on it individually, and then we get together and we run through stuff. It's a part of the process, no doubt, and we have fun with it.
Now, the way the stage is set up, do you guys have to be separated, or are you guys allowed to be close to each other? I mean, how's that going to work?
I thought about that. That's funny. I don't know that we're going to be, right up on in each other's faces. It's not something we're thinking about. Our main priority is to play and execute the songs well. We generally do visual things, and there will be some surprises as far as visually. And we like to use all the technology. There's going to be a huge digital screen that we're going to use and all that. But I don't see us, me jumping on Ricky's back or anything, or vice versa. So we'll see what happens.
Now, did you see any of the footage from last night's show? It was like the first concert that went on, that Travis McCready in Arkansas.
I watched a little bit of it because I wanted to see how the production was really turning out. It's pretty impressive, the production and everything. So, looking forward to it from that side. I mean, the venue really it's been a fortunate thing how they hooked up with the production company and the planets lined up for this situation. So it's really impressive.
Now, in all your years of being a musician, did you ever think that shows would turn out to this?
Excuse me? What was that?
In all your years of being a musician, did you ever think shows would turn out being like this? I mean, limited.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think, man, this ordeal that the world is going through, I don't think anyone foresaw this.
Now,
I think the mindset needs to be creative. We have to adjust and figure out ways to do things. And I think you're going to see a lot of ingenuity and a lot of creative ideas, to help share, the music.
Now, going forward, do you guys have any other dates planned, or is this going to be a trial show to see how things work?
Well, I think just like the rest of the industry, I think we're taking it day by day and seeing how things pan out. Obviously, you're still kind of have things, that you're looking at, but it's a day-to-day thing at this point.
I mean, going forward, it's going to be crazy trying to figure out your routing. I mean, just because there's only certain states that are allowing you to do this kind of thing right now. So it's going to be a lot of one-off here and then a long drive or a flight out.
Yeah, no doubt it's going to be a challenge. And, talking to the booking agencies and the promoters, I mean, it's crazy. But again, I think we're still at a point where we're seeing how things are shaking out. We're all hoping that at least by the beginning of next year, things can get to more of the new normal, so to speak. But right now, I mean, I think everyone's aware. It's everything's up in the air. That's why we feel fortunate just to be able to do this and share a live stream and all that. This concept. But again, I think it's going to take, a lot of creative and a lot of work and some courage and all of the above.
Now, other bands, have they contacted you guys to ask how this is working and how the production's going to work and the promoter and everything like that?
Yeah, there's been some of that. I mean, yes, indeed. I think there's guys looking at it, no doubt. I think everybody's looking at everyone, man. You know, I mean, we're all kind of, I think everybody's trying to work together in the industry as a whole, not just the artists, but the agencies and everything. So the venues, the promoters. So we're all trying to pull together to figure this out and to find ways to deal with it.
I mean, it's got to be a hard thing being a musician right now and going through these changes. I mean, think about it. Last year, you're getting an X amount of dollars for a show. Now, when shows start back up, as a promoter, it's still going to be able to offer you that money. I mean, if the venue is going to be less capacity, there's only going to be a certain amount allowed in. Tickets are going to be a different price. I mean, how's that all going to work?
Well, again, I think everyone's figuring it out. But yes, the musicians are taking, and everyone within the industry is definitely, feeling the effects of what's going on, as is everyone else. I mean, this touches everybody in the whole world. It's such a unique experience. It's like how life is, man, at times. I mean, there's certain things, there's nothing we can do. We're going to have to do what we have to do, the right thing. And, but no doubt it's a challenging, and my heart goes out to, a lot of the people that are really feeling the weight of this. And I hope that the people out there are aware that there's people hurt. There's no doubt about it. Musicians are kind of at the end of the line, like sports, musicians, anything that involves, the concept of people gathering is going to be a challenge. So I just hope we can all pull together and we'll get through this. Obviously, you got the best minds in the world working on this COVID issue. So, I think we're all hoping and praying that, they come up with a vaccine and the things that we can do and it will happen with, it's just a matter of time,
Now, for the drive-in aspect of this show, do they roll down their windows and hear what you guys are playing, or do they turn into a station like when you go to the drive-in movie theater?
There's two options. They can tune into a radio, or I think that they will have a PA set up, so to speak. But I think the coolest thing is you can tune in, you can keep your windows rolled up, and it's a huge screen. So, it's pretty cool. And that whole idea is something that you can see that people are reacting to, the drive-in concept. And I know a lot of promoters and are looking at, that concept, which is exciting.
Well, I mean, this is going to be really interesting, too. Like, you keep on stressing the live stream that everyone gets to tune into. I mean, a lot of bands have been doing minimal what they can, but this is going to be a first actual show that's streamed all the way through.
Yeah, we feel, very, again, fortunate, and the timing being that it's happening so quickly. I think there's, talking to other bands, I think this is definitely a form to be, used to its maximum, and everyone's kind of figuring out how to do it. Now, in this particular case, the production company is the same production company that does some of the largest, or most of the largest festivals in the world. So it was just a fortunate situation that one of their main offices is there in Texas, and they wanted to come and set up their production at this venue, and all the planets lined up, so to speak. But no doubt, the live stream is one way and one thing that I'm sure that many bands are going to, be going to here.
Now, is merchandise going to be available? I mean, this is going to be a historic show. If I was there, I definitely want to get a piece of something to remember I was there.
Yeah, we cannot set up an actual booth. That's one of the guidelines. That's why we wanted to offer a coupon so people could do that. We've also, gotten the word out that if you order some things in advance, and we've gotten several orders in advance. But at this time, we can't set a booth up and have any type of, hand-to-hand contact in that sense. But yeah, I mean, I know what you're talking about. It's always a part of the process, but you know, it is what it is. So.
Well, that's got especially suck having the CD coming out that day. You know, that'd be one of the things you want to be pumping out to everybody.
Yeah, that's why we got the coupon out there. I mean, I encourage everyone that watches the live stream, I mean, donate because it's for a good cause. And also, you know, you get your coupon and go to our online store, the Nixons. You can go to our website, the Nixons Official, and, you know, have access there and to all the merchandise you would ever want. And we have a lot of fun with it, so with our merch. So
when's the video going to come out?
it'll come. It's done. It's in the can, so to speak, and it'll come out simultaneously with the single.
So it'll be on Friday?
Should be shortly there. Yes, I think that's the way that I believe that we are looking at it. Or
now,
shortly afterwards.
If I want to buy the album, I want to check out the video, where do I go and what do I do?
Well, you can go to the NixonsOfficial.com, which is our website, or you can, you know, go to our Facebook page. Now, we are going to, initially this is a digital release, and we will have vinyl and CDs available here very shortly.
And if I want to watch the stream, do I go to the same site, or is there a site set up for this?
You can go to the Lava Cantina at the Colony on their Facebook page. It's a Facebook live feed. Go there. And also, if you go to the event with the Lava Cantina, the Nixons, it gives all of the details about the live stream.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to this. This is groundbreaking stuff here, man.
Well, thanks, man. Thanks. We're definitely pumped up about it. It's just a few hours away, so we're definitely getting pumped, man. And I really appreciate you. You know, this is fun.
So when this all wraps up, I mean, do we keep informed on the Facebook page, or what do you guys do to let fans know what's next for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, look at all of our social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Go to our web page. Everything's going to be on there on a daily basis as far as information pumping out. You know, and we'll figure out hopefully some more dates to play, you know, in the future, and then let everyone know when they can get vinyl and CD and all that cool stuff.
Are you guys in Texas now, or are you guys waiting to get out there?
Well, we're all en route. We're all about to be en route to gather up, man. I'm actually, it's funny, but I'm headed home right now, and I just got off the phone with Ricky. He's getting ready to hop on a plane, and Zach will do his thing, get in from Nashville, and here we are, you know. We'll
cool, man.
Gather up the troops and do our thing.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to the show. I thank you for taking the time for speaking with me, and I'm really excited about the new music, man. Sonic Boom. I'm pumped up to hear that.
Thank you. We're pumped up about it too. So we can't wait to hear everybody's reaction. And thank you, man. You're awesome. Rock and roll.
Thanks, man.
Rock on.
Take care.
Yeah. Have a good one. Thanks.